Mm.
Hello, hello. We are live Saturday morning. Vegas Stacker, Blue Collar Stacker at your service. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Trying to figure out my layout on my computer. It looks a little different this week. I don't know why, but we're figuring it out as we go along. We got Vegas Stacker, Silver Serpents, Kevin Hawthorne. Good morning, sir. We got Reckless Collections. We got Roadkill. We've got StreamYard is in the house. What's happening, Mr. Stacker?
Morning.
How you doing today?
I am bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
You sound it. You sound sleepy.
Mr.
Did
Happy
you
Stacker, what's up? Silver Serpents, Kevin Hawthorne, Reckless, Blue Collar Roadkill. Good morning, everybody. Hope all is well. Hope everybody had a good week. You had a eventful week.
Yeah, it was a pretty good week. Had a good, enjoyable week. Did you work a full night last night, or what's the dealie?
No. I felt like I did, but I didn't. Got home about 2 o'clock, I think.
Oh
So it was
yeah,
like 5 hours, 6 hours.
that's not bad. That's pretty full. That's full for you.
That's full enough. That was all I could take.
It's about as full as you want to be.
That's all I could take. I tell you, man, I think I'm getting too old. It's harder and harder to deal with people more and more every day.
Yeah, I hear you. So we're starting to get some more people in. Everybody say hello in the chat if you're in the room. We got 11 people it shows. Mr. Happy Stacker came in, gave us a thumbs up and a cool emoji face. Silver Serpent said good morning, Blue Collar Stacker. Say good morning in general. Who else? That's it. Who else is in here? Give us a little hi hody in the chat.
Christian Virginia says he's driving, working, but listening. Very nice. Thank you, Christian Virginia. You're always working.
And you're always listening, and we appreciate it.
That is true. Very true.
The only thing we don't know is if you're always driving. Yeah.
So I got this
Work.
little silver intel report thing open I think Christian Virginia brought it up the one day that the guy had put it in pure metals or whatever. Oh, excuse me, sorry guys. And it says that Shanghai's silver price is 93.71.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, ours is 84.60.
Right. Yeah, I was talking to OJ about that yesterday afternoon. I was in the shop a little after he closed. We were just chilling, and I asked him. I said, "What? The whole China being closed this week turned out to be a nothing burger, right? That's why I did the thumbnail the way I did it. It was like we were all kind of worried. Oh, silver's going to crash. It's going to take a nosedive because China's not here to prop it up, and it didn't really happen. So it's kind of confusing in a way, right? Because I figured it would too. I mean, I know you said it, and I figured you were probably right. We were going to be looking at another flush out, and it didn't happen. I'm wondering why. Any opinions in the chat? Why it held up so well this week?
It's
What you
like one of those
thinking?
things you said too, though. China's not, there's more than just China out there. China is a big player in the pricing and everything, but it's not the only player.
Yeah.
And I
No,
think
that's true.
what's up, BBA? Good to see you. Good morning. Walter in the Hoodo? No, Walter Walter
Walter
Thibodeau. Good to see you.
Walter Thibodeau.
I was
How you
changing the
doing,
name
Walter?
for you.
I'm on.
Um, I think it, the future of a little geopolitical action, I think, is playing a part in everything. Matt Wingate, good morning.
Hey,
I
Matt.
think the
What's happening?
geopolitical events are playing a little role in the precious metals right now.
You think? You think it's propping it up like the fear of war, if you will?
My opinion.
Yeah. Well, OJ's opinion, and I don't know that I agree or disagree, but his opinion was that our market was playing catch up to Shanghai this week. And he feels that it's going to continue to go up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It will be, mildly up. And then we'll be, getting closer to the 90s where they are. I don't know how I
Interesting.
feel about that, but sounds logical.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Yeah, I mean, our market can't crash if their market is cranked up because then you'll have people loading up cargo planes with silver, bringing it over there to sell it.
I mean, I imagine to some extent, if the opportunity is there and they could do it, they would be. I'm sure there's some players out there that can do a little bit of arbitrage that way.
Yeah. I don't know how China would play that. What's up, Littlefoot? I don't know. That's a tough one.
China might be the one doing it.
Huh?
China might be the one doing it.
Yeah, that's true. You never know, right? Maybe that's how they crash our market so they can get cheap silver and bring it back home. I don't know. There's so many stupid controversies and whatever. What are they? Oh, conspiracies, not controversies. I guess it is controversial. Silver
What was
Sleuth is in the house. Good morning,
I forgot
Silver
what
Sleuth. It's
I
early
forgot
for
who.
you.
Yeah, what is it? 5 a.m.,
4 a.m.
4 a.m. They're either two or three
4:11.
behind us. I can never keep track.
Mm.
Littlefoot's at his coin shop with his uncle. He says that'd be cool.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, my coin shop just opened and I'm not there.
Yeah, I forgot who it was. They were saying yeah, China wanted all of the U.S. people to start dumping their precious metals, and I'm like, well, I don't think our 100, 200, you know, thousand, whatever ounces that we have really make a difference in the stacking or the environment in China. But you know, interesting thought.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't pretend to know why it does what it does, but I'm just kinda happy it had a good week. But
For sure.
there was a little dip there. There was that kinda like 73 to 75 dip in the beginning of the week, which was nice. Picked up a couple of eagles and I got my limited February. This is my February pickups on the table. Very limited silver. A little bit more gold than silver this month, which I don't know why, but it played out that way. It was like I started trying to discipline myself, just get either a silver eagle or a piece of gold, and I just been hitting the gold grams, getting them at a good price, so might as well pick them up.
I mean, if you get the deals, why not?
Yeah,
Every gram counts, right, Littlefoot?
that's what they
Yeah. What
say,
did we
right?
do? We Tuesday we had a dip, and then Wednesday it recovered, and it recovered Thursday, and then of course yesterday.
Mm.
Yesterday was a nice little 7.5, almost 8% jump
Yeah,
up.
7.77. The ratio came back down. What is the ratio? I didn't even look it up. It's like
Um,
60,
one second,
61.
1 second. I can tell you. I think it's on this little website thing. 60.3. Yep, 60.4. There you go.
Yeah, so that's good, that's really good, I would say.
Hopefully, if the ratio, or maybe I should say, when the ratio gets back down there, you'll be able to. OJ will have some product for you to complete your trade out if you're still looking to do that.
Yeah, no, for sure. He had plenty of gold this week, that's for sure, man. He had, a bunch of tenths, everything, quarters, 1 ounce. He had a whole big full tray of gold this week, which it would be great if the ratio was in my favor, but it's not there yet. So,
Still in your favor. It's just not where you want it to be.
oh, okay. I'll go with that.
Right? I mean, you were
No,
your
true.
your original swap out was at like 100. So I mean, you're still to the good.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah. I mean, listen,
What, 40%?
if I swapped at 60, it would be a big win, you know?
Yeah.
But there's that whole little underlying thing back there called maybe greed. I don't know if it's greed. Fish
They're
says it's
just
greed.
you're just setting your ways, and you have your price target, and you're trying to get to that ratio target, I guess you'd say. You got that ratio target in your head, and you're just trying to stick with it. That's all.
Yeah. Matt wants to know, do I buy every day? No, I don't buy every day. Um, every other day. No, I'm
Matt, he
kidding.
does if he
Every
gets the
other day.
chance. He buys every day.
I well, there's 2 different types of buys, right? I buy inventory a lot, for selling on, different websites and what have not, and what have not, whatnot,
I have not.
pure metals. But for my personal collection, I guess it's just whenever the deals are good.
Roadkill says he's at a coin shop quite a bit, probably 4 times out of a week. Nice.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I'm probably in there 3 days a week at least, maybe sometimes 4.
Yeah, I mean,
I will.
you have a great relationship with OJ, which is with your coin shop, which is awesome.
Yeah. Well, the wives are actually working on putting dinner plans together. Hopefully, they'll be able to make that work soon.
Nice.
Because 'cause we've been talking about it for a long time, but we just haven't done it yet.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a real
Yeah,
good relationship.
yeah, no, it is. I'm trying to get him to come to Vegas in April, you know? He's like,
That'd
"Oh,
be
I
cool.
don't know." I said, "It's a tax deduction."
Yeah, easier said than done, you know.
Yeah,
Probably
which
hard to
is
leave the shop, you know, with everything that's going on as well.
well, yeah, that there is that. But, listen, he leaves the shop. He's got capable people. He's got his son. He's got a bunch of really good um, numismatic people in there, and they're all really good, actually. So they could do without him for a week, couple days at least, 4 or 5. They could do without him.
Kansas Kid, good morning. E Wang is up bright and early this morning. Peng, good to see you, Peng, as well. Matt Wingate says he has a jewelry store in town that started selling silver. Interesting.
Silver jewelry or silver bullion coins?
Must be silver bullion a little bit.
I would think so, yeah.
Silver Stu says, but I want to take me wife and solidify her PM plan to sell a knit at a time when I am dead.
Well, it's funny because my wife and I had that conversation on the way to Orlando when I was going to see my son, and I coincidentally I met up with Fish that day too, and we had that very conversation. Like, and I said, "Well, that's why I'm trying to convert everything to Eagles, make it easier." God forbid I kick the bucket. I mean, it's going to happen. Um, she's like, "Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I know exactly what to do." She's like, "I could sell all your stuff on Pure Metals, on whatnot. I go to OJ's with it. I know exactly what to do with it." I was like, that made me feel better, actually.
Well,
That
she
sh
runs a lot of your pure metals stuff anyway, so she's
Yeah.
ahead of the game, right?
Well, if you listen to her, she does 99% of the work. She
Yeah.
told me that yesterday. She's like, "I do 99% of the work." And I was like,
That's good.
99%? How's that even possible? That's not even possible. That would be like I wasn't even here.
That's what she's saying.
Nine
You're not even there.
Yeah.
OC
No-
Omega, good to see you. Chat's flowing nicely this morning. Good to see everybody. Yeah, I told I don't know if I told my wife or not, but I'm sure she knows to either get a hold of you or my brother, and you guys can figure it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, it's not
Or
too hard to figure out.
my wife's smart enough; she'll figure it out.
Her new boyfriend will figure it out.
That's right. There you go.
Yeah.
Be like my late husband had all this shit in the safe. What do I do with it? He'll be
He's
like,
like, "Well,
it's worthless. Here, let me take it off your hands for you.
throw all that shiny stuff out, but I'll take those guns. I'll take the pew-pews."
He said,
Was that
the
a bit
pew pews, those things are no good. This shiny stuff's no good. Here, let me get that out of your way for you.
OC Omega is almost at 200 subs. Why don't we see if we can help him out? Everybody go sub to OC Omega.
Very nice. Let me see if I could.
OC Omega stacking.
Let me
I
see
know
if I
I'm
can.
subbed, so
Let me see if I can drop some links.
I cannot help you.
Do. Copy. Link.
Hey, Farmer Stacker's in the house. What's up, Farmer? Any whatnot shows going on this week? And
Have you are you still listing on Whatnot? I know you haven't done any shows lately, but do you still list on there?
wait, what?
Do you still list products on Whatnot?
Oh yeah, for sure. Much more limited. Um, but yeah, I got a little of everything on there. I don't really put like big quantities on there, but I'll, list 2 or 3 of everything just so it's on there. And then if people contact me and they ask me, "Do you have more?" and put a little notes on there. If you need more, just message and we'll set up a custom order for them and do it that way.
Nice. Armor
It works
Stacker
out
says he
way
got.
better if you do it as a custom order. Well, you know how Whatnot works with their processing, right? They charge you 30 cents on every transaction.
Yeah.
So they do things one at a time and bang you 30 cents on every item you sell. So if you put it up as one group listing, you only get charged at 30 cents once. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but 30 cents on a $10 item is 3%.
It's up quick, plus their fees and everything.
Oh, their fees are higher. Yeah.
Farmer Stacker says he got banned from that payment method on Pure Metals for cannabis related products, and I only sold couple ounce silver and some copper. That's
Cannabis
interesting.
related. Yeah, that is interesting because I've never. What do you mean, like cannabis related? Like you're talking about like a cannabis round? Because I sell those all the time. I got pot stuff listed right now,
That's
and I
interesting.
don't.
That's weird.
I think that might be the AI, man. If you contact customer support, they should be able to straighten that out because they got AI running a lot of crap over there, and AI sucks. When I said AI sucks, right? My phone, the next time I search something on Gemini, it
Crash.
said it mentioned my AI sucks attitude. It literally said that. It was like your AI sucks something or other. I should have screenshotted it. But ask my wife, dude, I swear to God. It says it told me I think AI sucks.
Wow, well, everybody knows their phones listen to them. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a given.
It was in quotations, AI sucks.
That's
So it
crazy.
definitely heard me.
Silver Slew said he too is trying to downsize only Eagles, about 95% there. Very cool.
Yeah, I wish. I wish I was 95% there. I'm about, let's see, Eagles, out of all the ounces, I'm about 15 to 20% Eagles. So I'm
That's good.
nowhere near where I want to be.
But compared to where you were, you're in a good spot because I know you were not near that amount.
No, 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 no. That's true. It was closer to 10%, but I'm getting there. Thousandaires in the house. What's up, Thousandaire? And thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Super. Is that a super?
It is a
Little
super,
heart.
$1.99. Everyone knows AI loves us.
Yeah. It's like,
Silver Sue says, being Becky mentioned Kansas Kid in a recent video, and it seems that Kansas Kid is an OG on here. Yes, he is. He has been around for a little bit.
oh,
Poet
yeah.
of the Fall, good morning.
Under several different names, too. Much
Kansas
like
Kid did
Fish.
too?
Huh?
That must be like an old school thing where they just change their names all the time.
I think maybe, yeah. Kansas Kid, I think he was AG 1776 at one point. And if I'm wrong, let me know. I know Fish had like 4 or 5 different names.
Yeah, you gotta. I don't know why they do that. It is very interesting.
Yeah, I
Emperor
can
Wang
understand.
says he's done with Silver Eagles. That's interesting.
Really?
Maybe he's all full with Silver Eagles. He's reached his goal, maybe.
Maybe he wants to come up here and tell us about it. You want to jump up here and tell us why you're done with Silver Eagles, Mr. Wang? Or are you working today? No, waiting for an answer.
Silver Stu says Fish also has a channel CIP for his alias names.
Who
There's a
said that?
couple people. There's a couple people have different channels and different names for their channels. Kansas Kid says yes, AG Stacker 1776. There you go.
And wasn't there another name, kid? I can't remember. There was like an alter ego name, if I recall correctly. That
Emperor
was
Wayne
a
says he's off today, but he's not jumping on. He's still in his pajamas and laying in bed at 5 a.m. or 4 a.m., whichever one
oh,
it is.
that's right. I always man, I forget that it's so early over there.
Can't
So
remember. Sometimes they're 3 hours, sometimes they're 2 hours. I think they might be 2 hours behind me right now. I can't remember.
yeah, that's what Sleuth said, that it was a 5 hours difference from me, so that would be 2 hours from you.
It's that whole what daylight savings BS. Silver Sue said B and Becky showed them. I saw that she posted a video. I haven't watched it yet though. It's still in my alerts.
Oh yeah, Tiny Bar Stacker. Okay. And I saw that name recently. You followed on one of those websites. I don't know if you want to say it, so I won't say it. But I did see that name elsewhere.
Thousandaire said Thousandaire Radio is his Vagrant channel. His other channel is much bigger. AI, is that the Asian AI guy? Is that your other channel?
No, I thought it was Silver Dragons.
Oh, is that his other channel?
Yeah, Monster Box. No, I shouldn't say.
Monster Monks.
He's like,
Super Sue says got to leave for work soon. I only work Friday and Saturday, so today is my Friday. Yesterday was my Monday. Very nice. Semi-retired life.
nice. Oh, he also went by Mortician. Is that when everybody was kind of like doing like I know LBS told me a story about what was that story he told us? Like you guys were button heads for a little while or something. I don't know. I hate the drama, but it is fun.
Yeah, there was something where like everybody was like ragging on each other or something, like poking at each other, and it went too far or something, maybe.
He did say something about that. Yeah, it was like a alter ego kind of channel, and maybe that's where he came up with Captain Bleeds or something.
Sounds right.
And him and Kid had words one day, and I don't know. Maybe I'm going too far.
No, it was
Thousand.
something to that extent. To that extent.
It
I
was
can't
something
remember
like
the whole
that.
story too. I
Yeah.
think a couple of people had said something, but it was an alter ego. It was an alter ego altercation. There you
Oh,
go.
so there you go. So, like, you weren't fighting with LBS, your alter ego was fighting with his alter ego. I get it, right? And, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Vegas
No, a little
Stacker. Vegas Stacker, what are you doing?
a little alter ego altercation. Hey, you did that the other day, so just gotta pay it forward sometimes. That's all.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, I forgot about that. Everybody else was doing it, and I was like, I gotta drop a super chat."
Give YouTube a little fundage. Why not? They need.
Yeah, they need it. Google needs the money.
Thousandaire says things can get out of control even when with the gloves on. It's all
Yeah,
fun
that
and
is
games
true.
until somebody gets hurt.
Yeah. Well, it's that whole feelings thing, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. We all have them, I guess, and to an extent, and sometimes they get hurt, and you just live
Yeah.
with it and move on. That's all.
Yeah, LBS was saying the same thing though, what you just said, kid, that it was like it got a little snipey back in the day.
Man, we used to have some crazy storylines going back in the day. It was very interesting and entertaining. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's entertaining and interesting until somebody gets feelings. Feelings get involved and bad things happen.
Yeah. That's why you don't have feelings, right?
I try not to, but I'm sure I do
No,
somewhere in there.
they're in there somewhere.
I'm
You,
sure it comes out.
you just repressed them. You have
I'm
repressed
sure they
feelings.
come out more than I think. Blue collar, I have a box almost ready to go for you. Actually, I have one box ready for you and another box that hopefully will be ready by um next week. I just looked at it as I was getting ready to get out of my chair. Made me think about it. Been putting the 3D printer to work a little bit, trying to get it back in action. I got it figured out. Yesterday it was throwing me for a loop and sort of aggravating me, but I figured it out and fixed it, I think, for now. 3D printers are fun, but when they go wrong and when stuff goes wrong with them, they can be a little pain in the rear. Did we lose you, Blue Collar? Did you guys kick Blue Collar out of there? We lost Blue Collar. Very interesting. How did we lose the host? What did you guys do with the host? We did lose the host. He was having computer problems this morning, so we'll just hijack the stream for a little bit here, I guess. Thousandaire says bidding war for being awesome. $9.99 to the Blue Collar. Very nice. I think Blue Collar appreciates that. He says, "Whoa." Even though Blue Collar, are you okay? All right, he'll be here eventually. Emperor Wang says, "I only have feelings for Tom Arnold." Hey, Tom Arnold was awesome for you for sure. I think that's why it went wayside. Yeah, I could see why that would go to the wayside when people start getting upset and starts getting in between friendships and everything.
Can you hear me
Uh,
now? Can you hear me now?
hey, welcome in, Blue Collar. How you doing this morning?
Yeah, doing well, man. How's everything? How's everybody been? I don't know what happened. It like my mic just died. I don't know.
No.
I could still
Oh, you
hear
got
you.
Thousandaire gave you $9.99 towards a new microphone.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
He
No,
says
not
repressing
necessary, by the
feelings is
way.
called manners. Ah, there you go. Maybe is that what it
Yeah,
is?
maybe. Yeah, the AI is definitely sabotaging me.
Oh, hey, that's what it is.
Yeah, AI infected my phone And then because I emailed the stream to my PC, it infected my PC now. And it transferred to my microphone. And there we are.
Listen, I love my AI. My AI is the greatest.
Yeah, exactly. All messages. I'm looking at the YouTube feed trying to figure out how to put a poll. And now I just got a commercial. Man, these freaking commercials. Sorry about the commercials, guys. I didn't realize it was running in midstream.
Silver Sue says I have to get a wireless microphone for my fancy phone to make posting videos easier. Yeah, I went with the wire. I had a cheap wireless microphone. I think I used it a couple of times and I didn't really like it, so I went with a little nicer one. By cheap, I mean like $10, $20 one off of Amazon. And I think I stepped it up to maybe like an $80 one. I don't know.
So you mentioned Whatnot. You're like, oh, do you have any products on Whatnot? And somebody's in there buying me out right now.
Very nice. See, the AI kicked in. The AI helps you until then. They're gonna mess with that order though. They're gonna ship it to the wrong address.
Probably. The label will come out wrong.
Whoa, Thousandaire with another $1.99. He says he's your sponsored today. I'm your sponsored today. Very
Dude, you're
nice.
crazy. Stop that. Stop that.
Stop.
Well, you know what's cool though? I finally broke $100. I can get my check from YouTube now.
Very nice. They should
Took
have
me
one on
8
the
months
way.
to break $100. So
They should have one on the way. Not too long from now.
oh yeah. How do you do? What is it? Just automatically goes out?
I have no idea. I guess. It says something like I can expect it between this date and another date. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know if they mail you a check or they direct deposit it or how it goes,
Yeah,
but
I think it's direct deposit though, because I know they wanted my bank account information, but maybe that was the AI trying to wipe me out.
Jay Farrell says, what's going to happen to silver price Monday morning when the COMEX opens back up? Chinese market still going to be closed for holiday. We were talking about that a little bit at the top of the stream, Jay Farrell. We're coming to realize, I see, like, I've been stacking 2 years. This will be the third year, going on the third year or whatever. But like before, I never really paid attention to that because the price was, sideways, and there was nothing crazy, no crazy movements or anything like it's going on now. So like last year, I don't know what happened when China was closed, but this year paying a little bit more attention to it and seeing what's going on with it. I don't think China being closed matters to much at all, from what I've seen.
It didn't really have any negative effect on our markets or the market in general, I guess you'd say. At least it appears that way. Maybe it's just setting us up for a fall. If you listen to Gareth Soloway, we're in for a crash in the metals market.
He just posted a new video. I just got an alert. What is his new
It was
one
like a
say?
crypto buy alert or something, right?
Crypto buy alert. The micro signal pointing to a 40% upside on Bitcoin, Sol, Ethereum, and Link.
Pang. Dude.
Pang.
Dang, Pang, that's unnecessary, dude. Guys, please.
Very nice. You're having a sponsorship war here. Today, this Saturday morning chill is now sponsored by Pang Stockpiles. Check his channel out if you have not already.
Pang, thank you very much. Unnecessary, guys. Don't have to do that. Don't expect it. Dang Pang. How did the whole Dang Pang thing start? What's the deal with that? Maybe Pang would like to come up and explain that.
I don't know. Somebody was like, dang, Pang, and I mean, why not? It sticks, right?
Yeah.
Kansas Kid said direct deposit. Jay Farrell says also Trump's State of the Union address on Tuesday may spur some moves. Any thoughts on that one? That could be an interesting one too. I think what's making the metals move and everything is what's going on with the world and if we're headed to war or not. I think a
So
lot of
you
people
think people
think we're
actually care about that though?
if we're headed to war or not.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Iran is much of an opponent, you know.
He's just kidding, Iran. Okay, AI. He's just kidding.
They did
Alan, there
say
was
though,
another
somebody
$1.99. It says when Chinese is closed, you got to get pizza. I'm guessing he says pizza.
yeah, I love
Nice.
Chinese food. I think if I had to rank my 3 favorite ethnic foods, it would be Italian number 1, Mexican number 2, and Chinese number 3. How about yourself?
Um, um, Italian number one. I think I'd have to put maybe Korean food in there just because we do a lot of Korean barbecue. I don't know how Korean that is, but maybe a little Korean food.
Mhm.
Um, and then probably Mexican food in there. Then
Yeah.
maybe Chinese. We don't do too much Chinese. Or Thai food would probably step in between there and Chinese food. We do more Thai food.
Yeah. Yeah,
Good.
we have 2 Thai places really close by, and I've been to them, but I'm talking about, like, walk in there, you get, your Chinese food, you walk out, and that type of deal. Takeout, you know?
Here
But
we
Italian is still number 1. We got this nice Italian place pretty close to me, and, I don't know, I wanted to take my wife there for her birthday, but she didn't wanna go. Kinda disappointed.
She just had a birthday, huh? I forgot to tell her happy birthday. Tell her happy belated birthday. Average Jane, if you're listening, happy belated birthday.
She's probably not listening. She doesn't listen to us fools. No, she
Yeah.
does.
I
Every
don't see
once
her.
in a while.
I don't see her in chat.
No.
No, I don't see her pop up in chat.
Oh, you can look
Um,
at that too?
well, if you hit the at symbol and then somebody's name, it'll like the first couple letters, it'll show.
Oh, really?
I told you that secret before, didn't I? I don't know if it's much of a secret, but yeah, like
Yeah, it's a
if you hit the at symbol and then like th comes up with thousandaire and the Kansas Kid.
now where is that? Where do you do that though? In the like, on the post a comment section?
Yeah, like if you go to make a comment,
Oh, okay.
like if you
Yeah,
hit the at symbol and
I'm really
ch, Chris
bad
in
at this.
Virginia pops up, so he's still listening.
Uh,
Silver Serpent, Kansas Kid says, I don't think Thousandaire is drinking coffee this morning. Did he tap into one of his many liquor bottles?
oh, let's hope not, because 'cause he's been, really good lately.
Silver Sleuth says, I have a new way of predicting the silver price for the next day. What is that? You buy something today and it'll dump tomorrow?
Yeah, that's
Kansas
about what
Kid
it
says
happens to
direct
me.
deposit. Um, Walter Thibodeau says lots of fakes coming out of China. Yeah, I saw something about that.
Fake pandas? The
Fake
pandas are
silver.
real. It's the silver eagles that are fake, but the pandas are real.
Silver Sleuth says, I believe in geopolitics affecting PM prices for sure. After this week, no negative effects so far. Yeah, I didn't see the thing, but I think like fake silver bullion's coming out of China.
Yeah, but that's been going on forever, though.
Yeah, a little more
Cartier
now, maybe
Silver's
with
in
the
the
price
house. Good
being
morning,
what it is.
Cartier.
Trying to catch back up with chat. Sorry.
Look, AI. Somebody keeps buying my AI product off of Whatnot. I swear to God, 14 units have sold since I've been on the last 10 minutes. And it's all AI. See, it's that whole AI connection. I think it's AI buying the AI.
That's good. Hey, whoever's buying it, as long as the payment clears, that's okay.
Yeah.
Kansas Kid, I started to watch your latest video. I didn't get through it all the way yet. He said he did a video saying that. I'm guessing he's
Wait,
talking
what did he
about.
do? Wait, which one? Oh, yeah. Kansas Kid's been coming out with some good stuff lately.
I haven't watched. I started it. I haven't finished it. Sorry, kid. Sorry, Kansas Kid.
Yeah,
Jay
I
Farrell says I
cannot.
was.
Every time I tune into a Kansas Kid video, I watch it right through to the end. He's very engaging.
No, I'm not saying he was boring. I'm just saying I was trying to multitask and um
Yeah.
either that or I had to go back to work or something, watching it on break or something. I can't remember what happened.
Yeah. With Kansas Kid, it's like I feel like I'm actually talking to him because I'm talking back to the video as he's talking.
Nice. That's a good thing. That means he's doing good work and it's engaging.
It is definitely
Jay
like
Farrell was
he's
stacking
like
almost
saying
20 years ago.
the other day he was talking about the coin shops, how they're paying back this and they're charging that, and I'm like, yeah, that's true, but they don't know where they're getting their next piece from, so they got to charge more. I don't know.
It's a video I was watching a little bit that I had started watching. He was talking about how coin shops aren't how they aren't paying as much as they were and they're still charging what they're charging.
Cartier says he paid $78 on Thursday, and he's already ahead of the game.
Are you though? If you go back to sell it, what are they paying?
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was driving this morning. You know how the age old debate is precious metal an investment or not? And I've come to the conclusion now that it's not an investment for two reasons. Number one, it doesn't pay any dividend or interest. I know that's an old argument. But number two, the buy sell spread is too wide to be considered an investment. It's a speculation, period. That's my opinion.
Interesting look at it. That's nothing wrong with that. That is very interesting.
Yeah, it can't be considered an investment if all you're hoping for is capital appreciation. You have to be able to have income and you got to have liquidity, and we don't have either one of those.
Ah, that's a good point. Should make a video on that.
I was going to make a video on that, but I've already done it now, so
Why
I'll just
precious metals are
I'll
not an
clip this and
investment.
put it out.
Clip this, man.
Clip
Jay
this,
Farrell
man.
says he was stacking almost 20 years ago, never should have got out of the habit, but the sideways movement for years was tough to endure.
Yeah.
He also
I
says
thought
the
about that
fundamentals
too.
are stronger than ever.
I thought about the sideways movement today too, right? How it went basically up and down, maybe bumped up and down a dollar or two here and there. So what if, okay? What if you owned paper silver? You owned paper gold, right? SLV, GLD, right? And now you could sell options twice a week. You got two expirations every week, Tuesday and Friday. So if you wait till like Monday afternoon, you sell a Tuesday expiration call, that's income you can make like a 0.5%, maybe even 0.75%. And with very little downside risk, like you're not going to, the worst case scenario, you get paid money and you lose your metal, but you could just buy it right back again. You follow? That's the worst case scenario. Thought about that. You could probably make some pretty good money doing that.
Sort of like you're talking about like day trading. That's why I did that.
No,
Like,
no, not day trading. It's kind of like renting your metals. That's the way I look at it. It's like as if you like a short-term rental, like an Airbnb, but only you're renting your metals. You're giving somebody the option to buy your metal at a specific price in a specific time period, and you're getting a premium for that. So if it goes up, you're going to lose your metal. If it stays the same, you keep the premium. If it goes down, you keep the premium. I don't know.
Mm,
I
I
think a
was
lot
lost.
when I'm driving.
Yeah, I mean, why not? What else do you have to do?
Exactly. Pay attention to the road, maybe.
Ah,
I usually know that I'm messing up when I hear the little blum 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 blum. You know
yeah, that's a good
those little
sign.
metal things?
That's a good sign that you're messing up. You hit the little rumble strip. It's like, brrr. Yeah,
Yeah, then I know I gotta make a correction.
yeah.
I gotta stop
Maybe
looking
that's
at my phone and start looking at the road.
what the metal is. That what the metals market did when silver hit 120? It hit the rumble strip and had to make a correction.
Yeah, maybe.
Dub C says, "Catch this." Good morning, Dub C. Um, Silver
Oh, he
Sleuth says,
hasn't
"No,
done
it
it?
is a very sophisticated scientific way of predicting. Post a video about it once I get a new headset with mic." Okay, I look forward to that.
Where is that? I'm missing that. Is that back a ways?
It is back a ways.
Oh, okay.
I got lost somewhere and trying to keep catch up.
Gotcha.
So he's got a new way to predict the price action.
Who does?
Silver Serpent says, "Is that the 5 ounce AI copper round?"
Yes, it is. Yes. I don't know who the hell was buying them all, but somebody was cleaning me out. Oh, I just knocked something over and it hit my keyboard and almost deleted the stream.
Cool. I just looked. My computer was beeping at me. I looked, and my armchair was hitting the keyboard.
See?
Walter Thibodeau says the chip companies are buying AI stocks, and AI companies are buying stocks in the chip companies. It's circular. Yeah,
Yeah,
very
yeah,
interesting.
that is true. Did anybody notice the second alien to the left has a broken neck?
What is in the middle there? I didn't even notice. He sort of what happened? I got a box. I got a box of aliens to send you, so don't worry. There's more on the way. You dropped him and he broke, huh?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
dropped him and he snapped. His neck snapped. But he looks kind of cool with a broken neck, right?
I didn't realize they were that fragile.
I don't think they are. I think it just happened to hit it just right, you know?
The one I have right here, I just tried snapping his neck. It wouldn't snap.
Hey, Nerd UK's in the house. I'm gonna
Hey, Nerd UK, good to see you. Jay Farrow says, "You got to shop around. I've noticed big differences in premiums from shop to shop." Yeah, that's for sure.
absolutely.
I haven't called any shops lately, but I know the one shop, I'm not sure what they were selling for. I called and asked them what they were buying for just out of curiosity one day, and it was like 7 back.
Yeah, I just when I was up in Oviedo, I went to that Oviedo Rare Coin. I put a video out. If you did see it, great. If you didn't see it, Oviedo Rare Coin was charging $2 over spot for Eagles, which was I thought that was fantastic. Two
That's a
dollars
good
over.
price. That's fair.
Yeah. The other guy that I did the video, All American, I think he wanted 7 over for Eagles. So that's why I bought gold from him. He was a little bit more reasonable on the gold, actually was at Melt. A gold gram at Melt. Can't lose there.
Can't go wrong with that deal then. That's good.
So
Kansas Kid said that is a great topic to discuss. I missed it. That's too far back. I forgot what we were talking about at that time. That was 6 minutes ago. I am way far behind.
yeah, you need to catch up, dude.
Roadkill says he looks at metals as a savings account. That's what I do. It's a hobby slash savings account type thing.
Mm. Well, yeah, the
Um,
savings account, but you know, with a savings account, you at least get some interest.
If you find the right savings account.
Right, but I'm saying if you have like a money market or something like that, you're gonna
But
get
you
some
get
interest.
interest, but you're losing it to inflation, right? Isn't that what they say?
Good point. Yeah, good point.
Roadkill says, wait until they release the files on the aliens that everybody's going to be buying metals.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. People are gonna well, Trump claims he's gonna release all that, but who knows? I mean, he's said he's gonna release stuff before and didn't. So
Well, it was, I don't know if you saw that. Obama said there was some interview where Obama said aliens are real, and somebody asked Trump, and Trump didn't confirm it. He just said that Obama was releasing classified information.
hmm. I'm not even
So,
sure how much the president actually knows, right? So the president comes and goes. How much are they gonna tell him?
yeah,
The the,
that's
the
true.
people, right? I
And I
mean,
think that's what Obama said. I think he said, like, if there are live aliens at Area 51, they hid them from the president, which maybe they did. Who really is in control or in charge in that aspect then?
right. When you figure the president, is a figurehead, essentially. Let's be honest. How much real control does the president have?
Well, the one we have in office right now has a lot of control.
Yeah, he thinks he does.
Huh?
But
Well,
really, there's nobody in Washington that's really pulling the strings. Let's be honest, man. Strings are being pulled by people that we don't even know.
Illuminati. Is that Illuminati type
I would think so. Yeah,
talk?
I would think so.
I think it has been like that for a long time, and I think that's why a lot of people are against the current president because they don't have as much control as they usually do. I mean, look at all these. We're getting into politics this morning, huh?
A little bit, a little bit.
I mean, look at all these high profile. Well, maybe I don't know about high profile, but like these actors, actresses, um, musicians, if you want to call them musicians, um, they all have they all have their opinion and their hate towards Trump. Well, why do they have hate towards Trump and their opinions towards Trump? It's because he's doing things that they can't control. Does that make sense? Like they can control the previous president with no problem, with ease. And I mean, Trump is doing the same stuff, not even as previous presidents.
Yeah,
Obama deported more illegal aliens than Trump has, yet everybody hates Trump for deporting illegal aliens.
right.
Hillary Clinton said illegal aliens should have to learn English or get out of the country. Trump has never said anything like that, but nobody hates Hillary Clinton or Bill Clinton for those comments, but they hate Trump for deporting illegal aliens that the previous administration let in with giving them whatever they want, giving them cell phones, giving them money, hotel rooms. I mean, it's just it's crazy.
Yeah. And I mean, let's not forget that Obama actually deported more people than any other president.
I
Um,
mean, and but yet they don't bring that up.
no, no, it's just, Trump is just Trump and it is what it is. But
There,
I don't
it,
know.
there, there really is a Trump derangement syndrome. I mean, that it's a meme or whatever, but these people they really hate Trump. It doesn't matter. He could cure cancer, and they would say, "Well, why would he do that? That's not right. That's not fair." Or, I mean, it's
Mhm.
madness. Maybe I should shut up. Maybe that's the YouTube algorithm pumping too many crazy videos at me lately. Yeah, I clicked on
Maybe.
one and then I start watching them all.
So Farmer Stacker says they hate Trump because he's a pedophile. Trump's a pedophile? That's the first time I ever heard that one.
I saw this one the other day. They asked what's her name? Levitt, the press secretary.
Yeah.
They said something. One of the reporters like, well, there's been reports that
Bye,
somebody
Mike.
called Trump racist or something. And where has anybody ever called Trump racist? And she just laughs and she's like, "Are you serious?" And the whole room sort of like laughs at this guy. And she's like, "Where haven't they called him racist? You know, where?" She's like, "People in this room, media in this room have called him racist. He's been called racist by all sorts of people. So it's like, man, they just pick and choose what they want to say and when they want to say it."
Yeah. So,
West Texas
Mike,
says the career politicians are whispering semi in control. Yeah, true.
we never talk politics, and we just got off track a little bit. But if you want to go, that's your prerogative, sir.
Oh, did I?
No, Mike for democracy. Isn't that odd? He's got democracy in his name, and he says, "This is not what I came for. I'm leaving."
Okay. And you know what? You're right. You're right for
Yeah.
democracy. He is, that is, that is ironic that you have democracy in your name and you don't want to
Isn't
talk
that
about
ironic?
politics.
And listen, man, we don't talk politics. We're just, you know, just riffing a little bit. I don't even know how we got sidetracked into it, but
We,
we'll have to listen back later and figure that out.
I normally try not to, and I'm not usually into politics too much, but this past year I've gotten into it more than I like. I went back and now I lost where I was.
Mm.
Thousand says, "Is it a bounce or are we going back up?" That's a good topic.
Sober. Sober says typical liberal crying for not getting his way. I don't think that's the case.
Who did you get? Another $1.99.
Oh yeah,
From
thousandaire.
Thousandaire says,
Thanks,
"See you
brother.
on the field, Durangos." Um, Sorry guys, I'm trying to go back and chat. I got off on a little rant there.
Yeah, yeah,
Bubsy says, "Next thing you guys are going to start cleaning coins."
yeah.
Nerd Kenny says Trump is a loose cannon. Trump is just honest. That's all. He's a businessman and honest, and people don't like that. The career politicians are whispering semi in control. True. Epstein was in control. He probably knew. Oh, Mike, I see Mike in democracy. Mike for democracy. Is this about silver or politics? Interesting.
A little
Littlefoot's leaving the
of
coin
both.
shop and he's missing his favorite show. You can always go back and listen, Littlefoot. It just got a little interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't mean it to get off on a tangent like that, but it is what it is. I mean, listen,
That was my fault.
I don't agree with everything he does, but I'm not like gonna sit there and say, I'm gonna go home now. Fucking pussy.
I'm glad this is your stream today.
Yeah, I don't really give a shit, to be honest with you, dude.
I
I
hear
mean,
you.
it's like, whatever. This is not gonna change my life.
I just caught up to where Mike for democracy threw that in there. That is so funny.
Yeah, I timed him
Chris in
out for 10
Virginia,
seconds.
Chris in Virginia says he's never seen him smell kids before like our previous president did.
Hey, listen, can we talk about silver, guys? I don't. And gold? Let's talk about gold. Gold is more superior than silver.
Let's talk about
Now,
Littlefoot says he was helping his uncle sell $83 face value of Constitutional and wanted to pick up some 999, but he was sold out. Interesting. Coin shop sold out.
sold out of 999.
He had a customer in the shop that had 2 ounces in his pocket, and my uncle has an American Silver Eagle, so I purchased from those two guys instead. Ooh, ouch. My brother from the same mother, Great Lakes Joe, good to see you.
What's up, GLC? GLJ? Sorry. Great Lakes Joe.
We paid 50 times face for Constitutional. Is that a good deal?
I don't even know anymore. Sounds about right though. What is silver? 85? 50 times would be a good deal, I would think, right?
Littlefoot says he's still not able to get it to a refiner or a distributor. They won't buy it at a reasonable price yet, so I almost felt like he was doing a favor at that price.
Yeah, 50 is a good number. Melt is like 60, just a hair over 60 right now, so that's a good number.
Um,
What
sorry,
what's
I'm
what
finally
were you
catching up.
laughing at? What were you laughing at that point?
I'm finally catching up with chat. The political talk. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to go on a political rant. That was sort of my fault. I just
You
went.
know what? Listen, anybody honestly, it is what it is. It's like this is our day-to-day life. So big deal. It came up in conversation one time out of the 100 shows that we've done, and people get insulted. Come on.
My brother says the whole world is dirty. We are just the cleanest shirt in the dirty laundry.
That's a good, yeah, true.
Man, that's oof. I need to do a start a channel with my brother. My brother and I, he starts talking politics. Whoo. It gets interesting.
Yeah. Well, no, you know what it is? It's like nobody likes to talk about politics, but we have to. We live with it every day.
Yes.
But
I know
that's the
people that
thing.
have like
I
disowned
don't like
family.
if somebody started talking about how great Obama was or how great Biden was or how great Hillary Clinton is, I'll listen to whatever you got to say. Prove me wrong. I'm not going to get
Roadkill
insulted.
says, see, it's Roadkill's fault. He said he brought up aliens and Trump.
Oh, you let me time you out, Roadkill. No
Hey,
kidding. Kidding, just kidding. Oh my goodness.
Flying Dutchman Coins. Good morning. He says, good morning, everyone.
Good morning,
Welcome
Mr.
in. This is an
Dutchman.
interesting Monday or Saturday morning stream.
Yeah,
Uh,
Vegas ruined it. He started talking politics.
I did. It's my fault. It happens. I ruin shit.
I don't think it was you, actually. I think it might have been who was it? We'll have to go back and listen. Like where?
Sean Leslie says, I bet there's going to be a lot of stackers buying this weekend. I imagine you're right. I think next week we might see, I think we're gonna, I'm guessing 90s next week. I don't know.
You know, that's the funny thing about stackers, right? You're saying stackers are going to be buying this weekend. Meanwhile, it's the highest price it's been in the last 2 or 3 weeks, right? Why wouldn't stackers have been buying Tuesday when it was 73?
Probably somewhere, right? I mean, some stackers were buying then. I'm
Yeah, but I
sure.
think
I
everybody was
wasn't.
paranoid. I think everybody was worried that it was going to drop, you know? Like, "Oh, China's closed. It's going
Yeah, I
to
mean
drop."
that was the big news last week. You know, everybody's with China's closed. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Everybody thinks it's um, China's that much of a player that if China leaves for a little bit, that everything's going to drop. But I don't know. Does your cell phone quit working when China closes?
Mm.
Do your cars quit driving? Does everything that was made in China just take the whole week off? I don't think so. I don't know. Doesn't seem that way, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or is
So
that too
roadkill
political?
in Rhode Island, we're getting a blizzard, 20 inches of snow. High winds.
Holy
It's gonna suck.
smokes!
Yeah, I know people that I know, Long Island, they said they're gonna get like at least 14.
14 inches of snow. You guys can keep
Yeah.
that. Matt Wingate says, already bought twice this weekend, might buy again.
Hey, show us that little box that you were just fiddling with. Let me make you big here.
Give me a chance to catch up with chat real quick. I think I will.
Yeah.
Whoever deviates from live and live and let live is the POS. Don't worry about Mike Hunt. I'd say
Oh, Mike is cool. I mean, I don't have a problem with Mike. It's just, I guess, he got upset. Sorry, Mike.
Brother says FOMO. Yeah, FOMO is real in this stacking world. That's for sure.
Yeah. And the higher the price goes, the more people will buy, which is weird, right?
It is weird. Like I think Nash even said that like when prices are going up, people are buying. When they're going down, nobody's buying.
Yeah, that is weird. I noticed like a little bit of a difference this week. And now that prices are up again, the buying is more kicked in, you know?
I think like when it's going down, people are just fearful that it's going to keep going down, and they don't want to buy today and be underwater tomorrow. Um, but when it's going up, it's just like that mental thing where it's like, okay, well, if I buy today, prices are going up. If I buy today, I'm up tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think does that sound like a illogical thinking?
Yeah. I mean, you always want to buy during the right trend, right? The trend is your friend. So if it's going down, you maybe wait for the bargain, you wait it out and you try and get it cheaper. Same thing with selling, right? When it's on its way up, very few people have the discipline, myself included, to sell into the rally. They all wait for the top and then they end up selling into the dump,
Yeah, there you go. That
right?
is true. Yeah.
I would say that a vast majority of people are that way, myself
Yeah.
included, like I said.
And that's why a lot of people, they put their plan every month, every week, buy a certain amount, no matter up or down, and live with it that way, which is a good way to do it. Then you don't, if it's going up, it's going up. If it's not, it's not. And my
Hey,
brother,
show us that little box now. I want to see
I
that thing,
know.
man.
Well,
It's
you want to see my little box?
Let me see your box.
I know my brother always says buy when you can, and that's it. And that's the way it is.
Yeah,
So I made this fancy little box. It's a
that
fancy
thing
little
is
box.
cool, man.
I got a little pins that are coming where you put a little pin in there for the hinge, and then a little pin across here,
Like a
and
lock.
it will actually like snap close.
Wow.
It'll snap close like that. Should be able to snap it closed. Then you open it up. I'm gonna resize it. I'm gonna mess around with it a little bit more, and then it fits the little 1/10 Perth Mint pieces, either gold or these are platinum.
Yep.
So if it's either gold, the 1/10 gold or platinum. But
Those are cool.
it's gotta be the little capsules.
Yeah,
I
the
have
Perth
to
Mint capsules. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, why does it have to be those? I'm like, I want where it fits bigger ones. So I'm gonna size it where it'll fit like these bigger ones.
So Sober Stacker's got a question for you, Vegas.
I got an answer for you.
Sober Stacker, put your question in the chat, I guess.
Hey Vegas, I have a non-precious metals question about Las Vegas when you can get a second for it. Yeah, ask away, brother.
Or
I
is
will
it
give
like he wants to ask it privately or
If you want to ask it private, my email is in my channel description. If you want to ask it privately, and I can answer it for you. OC Omega says tiny box. It's a cool little box. You can I think the print had like where you could do 10, 15, and 20 maybe, I think, were the sizes. I'm gonna mess around with the sizes and maybe make it bigger so it fits like bigger capsules. Because it's a cool little box, cool little way to store it. Like I said, it's got a little snap where you can snap it closed. I know Blue Collar, and I showed Blue Collar, and he's like, yeah, but you could just put them in a tube. And I'm like, yeah, but it's a flat box you can stack. Everybody has different ways of stacking stuff.
yeah. No, but I didn't realize it was as small as it is. I thought it would be a much bigger thing. And
Bigger.
that's cool for display. You know what I mean? You keep that on your desk
Yeah.
and you can just show your platinum and gold. I think that's kind of cool. I put a
Like
link in there if anybody wants to jump in. Oh,
I could I could close it up and throw it in the little my little ammo cans with everything else as well.
mm-hmm.
These are where was it? Silver Serpent. Who was it? Somebody said, dang it, I can't keep up. Sorry guys, I can't keep up with chat today. I'm slow today. I'm half asleep.
Yeah, it's moving along pretty good today.
Silver Serpent says 16 millimeter capsules. I think from what I'm measuring, it says it's 19. That
Oh,
doesn't make sense though.
yeah, but the actual like an AS or AGE, American Gold Eagle 10th ounce, fits in a 16 millimeter capsule, right? Am I right?
I don't know. I'm using my micrometer and it says these are like 19, but I don't think that's right. I don't know
Yeah, but
what they
I
measured
think
on.
the coin itself is 16.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
The
Thousand
Perth
Air
Mint
thinks they're
ones,
still going lower.
these are like the only capsules, the only ones that I've seen in these small capsules, and I can't find those capsules anywhere. I was trying to find them that small, but I don't think Silver Serpent says he has a Rue with that little capsule. Yeah, these are koalas, so it's a Perth Mint thing. I tried finding little capsules like that because I have other like 1/10 ones that are in these bigger capsules. Like these are the bigger capsules, and then they have all that space around them. This is a Britannia. So like if I could
Right.
find, it's the same size. So if I could find a capsule that would throw it on the floor, if I could find the capsules like the Perth Mint ones have, that'd be really cool. But I guess not. Guess I'm just SOL.
Yeah, the Perth Mint with their 1/20ths, they have them little baby capsules and they're like direct fit, like right around the coin, not like that one that you're showing there.
That's what these little ones. Yeah, it's a little koala. You can't even see the freaking koala. But oh, there you go. Good job, Blue. Um, um, yeah, these are direct fit, just like that. So I
Yeah.
guess I have to get 5 more little koalas that are or pertinent pieces that are direct fit for the little box.
Hey, I got one in my Pure Metals. I got a 1/10 ounce Battle of Coral Sea, and it has that exact capsule on it. If you want it,
Um, I don't know. I saw somebody had some of the koalas actually on Pure Metals. I thought about picking up because they're actually a reasonable price too.
yeah.
Sober Stacker says, watched a few videos saying Vegas is losing its residents and people are leaving, saying Vegas is dying.
Absolutely
All
no
I can
way.
say is don't believe everything you read. Vegas is not dying. I don't know the housing market or whatever, but I don't think people are leaving Vegas. I think we get more and more people moving here by the day from California and um, everywhere else. Because we do not have state income tax, so it is a good place for people to do business. Um, I know there's a lot of stuff out there that says Vegas tourism is down, the city's hurting, international visitors are dwindling, but I don't. I mean, I guess the numbers are the numbers, and it might be, but from what I see, we're still staying busy. I still stay busy at work. My income last year was still decent. It was still probably the same as the year before. So I don't really follow that too much. Sean
Yeah,
Leslie says he likes
you
the
kind
box
of
more than the Poucho. I agree, Sean.
live in a bubble though, you know what I mean? Like a work home bubble. You know what I you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I do.
A little bit, right?
I
Would you
do.
agree
I
or
don't.
disagree with that?
No, I agree 100%. I don't go out and do the whole walk the strip touristy type situation.
Yeah.
Um, but what I see at work and is um it's not really slowing down from what I've seen. OC Omega, good to see you. Pang dang
What?
pang, rolling through that the dollar search this morning.
Oh yeah.
What are you looking for, Pang? You looking for star notes or
Yeah, Star Notes or anything fancy that I could keep.
uh,
Pang, I could do like the little box. I could do a clear one. Some like semi-clear, like these, like this style.
A little
We got
translucent.
Matt Wingate also jumped up here. Hey, Matt.
Wenge, good morning.
Matt Wingate also jumped up here. Oh, you got to
Somebody
turn
has,
that volume down. That's that'll get you kicked off of AM radio.
Nice.
How much are those hold? 10?
We got an echo.
It's the little 1/10. The only problem is it's like the Perth mint, so it has to be like those small capsules.
Did you even see
My
that?
cap's a little too big for it.
Yes, that capsule is too big, OC.
Yeah.
Oh, for that little box, yeah, that's got to be those little baby capsules. Those things are
Silver
tiny.
Wow.
Serpents, the outside diameter, yes, I think it's like 19 outside diameter.
Well, the round peat right here, I need a little small peat right there to put in there.
Yeah, I have those ones where it's small in the center and then it has the bigger outer ring.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to find like those. I don't know. Perth Mint must have like the market cornered on those little ones like that.
Yeah, the mini ones. I've been looking for those as well. Somebody got to make those.
They're
Yeah,
cool,
those
man.
little ones are kind of a pain in the neck, though. Like if you want to put your stuff in a tube, like I took stuff out of those capsules and put them into the regular like American Eagle capsule.
That's no fun. I'll make
No,
you next
but then
time
it
don't do
fits
that.
in
I'll
the
make a
tube.
little box for you.
It fits nicely in the tube, you know.
It does, and that's what I bought. Like I have like the bigger ones, like these that fit in the clear plastic tubes.
Yeah.
But I saw this box on there, so I had to make it. You know, it was like I don't know.
Yeah,
like an hour to make it.
I actually like it now. It looks like let me make it big again here. I gotta find it. Holy crap.
I'm gonna mess around with it and resize it and see if I can make like a bigger one for the bigger capsules. I don't know if that makes a whole lot of sense to make it for the bigger capsules because, like you said, most people, if you have the bigger capsules, you put them in the tube for it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I might
You know what?
Can you make it to where it's like a stacker box or no? How it stacks on top of each other, like interlocks.
That's cool because it looks good on your desk or on your set. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a cool looking little box. I'm sure I might be able to mess around with it. I was thinking that too, if I could create it into like a stacker box, make it like a raised edge on the top where that fits in. It was somebody else's print, so it was nice and easy to print out real quick. But I might be able to mess around with it a little bit and see if I can. Because like you said, if it was like a stackable box like that, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, I get a couple off you. I get like 15, 20.
Right, I'll have to. I'll mess around with the design this weekend. See if I can figure out how to do it. I know there's people out there that can do it. I haven't got into the whole 3D product designing yet.
Yeah, I have a guy at my work. He does that 3D, but I try to make him do a stacker bar so I could pour some silver like the stacker bars. But he's been stumped for like 3 weeks. He don't know how to do it.
FG is real good at that. FG Stacker is real good. He does all his pours. He does molds with his 3D printer out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta check with him.
So Thousandaire, what are you doing today? No work today?
I just kind of slipped away for a bit. Figured I'd drop in for a minute, say hi.
What's happening?
And,
oh, you're at work. You're working today.
Yeah. I just came on here to express how you're not talking about how I want to talk about, and I'm going to hold my breath until you do.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, at least you stayed around, though.
And I mean, I'm seriously thinking about even telling my mom.
No, I can understand how, it might upset some people. I get that. I'm sensitive to it, but I really don't care.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about the silver bounce.
Oh, okay.
I just think that we should have everything my way and we should vote on it. And if the vote doesn't come out the way I want, then it should still be my way.
There
That's
you go.
very true. Where do
Yeah,
you
right.
where do you think the prices are going next week? Since you want to talk about the bounce.
To me, it still looks like it could be a big bounce down. Unfortunately, these things have a way of dragging you down with them.
Yeah, like a bull trap kind of deal.
Yeah, I think what was it, 2011 memories? It was 50, and then we had some time at like 32, and
Yeah, but
and it bounced back.
you're assuming though that 120 is the high, that the highs are in, and if that's the case, then I agree with you 100%. But
Oh
maybe
yeah.
120 is not the high.
Oh no. I still kept some. I was one of those rare individuals that you said that cannot sell into the hype. And
Mm,
I don't think I was lucky this time. I did it intentionally with no actual need for the filthy fiat at the time.
right. No, that's true. And you've been through the cycle. So you were there in 2011. How did you handle it in 2011? Did you sell timely or did you hold and ride it up and ride it down?
Oh man, 2010, I was totally on the Kool-Aid, man. Yeah, somebody showed me the silver, and then I started looking it up on YouTube after I started buying it. Next thing you know, I'm watching David Morgan videos, and
Mhm.
a lot of them, all talking about how there's just not enough of it. Maybe that's so, but I mean, it's just markets don't necessarily play out in the timing. Timing is what matters. It could very well be short, but the timing. How long? How long is it going to take for price to meet the actual amount of it, like the price discovery? And that could be a very long time.
Yeah.
But anyway, I drank that Kool-Aid. And what was the original question? You had me psyched there.
No, I'm saying in that 2011 run up, did you actually sell into it? Did you sell on the backside or did you ride it all the way up and rode it all the way down?
My car broke, so I went and bought a used truck, and I had to sell all my silver at $40 on the way up. So that's why I specified that this time I didn't actually need the cash. That time
Right.
I did, or else I would have wrote it down. I would have been there right to the end. I'm telling you, I was no genius back then, obviously.
So circumstance just happened to be lucky.
Yes, yes,
Well, listen, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, right?
but I still got to observe it. So, and I'm not saying that I'm not gonna. I hate when people say history doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? What does that mean? They say that all the time.
Yeah.
It's right up there with "at the end of the day." At the end of the day, there's no
At the
other
end of
important, no other important time of the day.
the
Well, isn't that like the whole YouTube montage? What? Dang, I just had it in my head and I lost it because I was trying to multitask.
day.
Oh, with that being said, a lot of the channels, and I used to say it a lot. With that being said,
Yeah.
I used
Yeah.
that a lot in my previous videos.
It's
Well, when I
like
did videos.
phraseology like that. Yesterday I caught myself saying last but not least.
On a
Last but
positive
not
note,
least.
I will say it was a pretty high bounce. I mean, remember Gareth was talking about that 84 range, and it closed past that. So, I mean, obviously, who knows? But I'm just saying, I wouldn't, I wouldn't just get euphoric and stop looking below my feet. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I'd still try to make sure you have a net if you're kind of new at this trapeze act.
Yeah. I wonder what the new floor is going to be though. That's what I think about. Is it going to be 40? Is it going to be 30? Are we going to be back in the 20s? Are we going to be in the 50s? Where are we going to end up?
Yeah, that's what well, I think with chart analysis, typically when you break out like that, the last ceiling becomes the new floor region. So that would probably be about 50.
Right. Yeah.
And it could overshoot the 50 and then bounce back up because as the fear really ramps up, people will get just as fearful as they were euphoric on the way up. So it'll overshoot the floor just like it overshot the top. I don't even see 120 as the top. I see like maybe 100 as the top or 96 as the top, and then it started wicking because it was really fast after that.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I would agree with that. But I might disagree to the point that 121 was the top. I don't know. We'll see. It'll play out. We'll see.
Oh no, I'm like I said, I still got my moon bag, and I've got the PGMs, which kind of rely heavily on some of this action. So yeah,
Mhm.
I'm happy to see it keep going up. But if not, I'll just either way. I'm not rushing into this with any euphoria. I'm going to lay low still,
Yeah.
and
I heard the
if I get
story
a call,
that you told the other day with the booster rockets and the first booster rockets drop off, and then and then
Yeah.
you keep your
Oh,
moon
yeah.
bag at the end just in case.
yeah, it's a
Makes
lot
sense.
harder to explain that analogy these days with Tesla rockets being the thing.
Yeah, because they come back and they're reusable, right?
yeah, yeah.
Just land
Well,
right
an
back where they
analogy
were.
now. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it would be good to just remember it's possible that if you just zoom out and look at things every once in a while, that's all, and just
Yep.
try to keep a cool head about this, and maybe not go all in. Maybe just play the hand conservatively.
Cat Tom says, "Pang, you got strip club money there."
Guys, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go back to work.
it's a little bit of glitter.
Thanks, Thousandaire. Don't
Yeah, I
work
don't
too
even
hard,
know.
brother.
The
Bye,
strippers,
man.
do they still take ones, or
Thanks.
is it minimum fives now?
I don't frequent those those
I still
establishments.
take ones.
There you go.
But
No, I got my
Thousandaire had to
bank. I
bail
know
out
from my
because he had
bank.
to go
So
back to work. So he kind of bailed out quick there, but he had to jump out and go back to work.
He's probably in the bathroom, like trying to sneak in on the phone there.
Maybe.
Hear a couple of toilets flush.
Boosh.
Where was I?
Oh, so Pang, did you drop your full stack video yet? Did I miss it?
no, I haven't dropped it. I was gonna do it this weekend,
Yeah.
but I ended up going to casino yesterday, so I didn't buy it this last time. But I'm still gonna release it. It's pretty much
Nice.
been a year for my my stacking journey, and I
Wait,
don't
you
like
went to a
that.
casino in
I can't wait
Texas?
to
What
see that one.
did you have to go to? You guys go to Oklahoma, right? Is there one in Oklahoma, or you go to New Orleans?
No, there's one in Texas.
There's a casino in Texas.
Yeah, it's just down south though.
Is it like an underground one, or is it like a real casino?
No, it's legit. It's called Kickapoo Casino.
I
Right
didn't
down
know
by the
that.
border.
I didn't know that. Interesting.
Oh, you didn't know that there was casinos in Texas?
No, I didn't. I thought Texas was like totally against it.
They kind of are. They have like
Yeah, but
they-
isn't it? It's on native land, right? It's Native American casino, or
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, that's what we got here in Florida. It's all Seminole, on native land, basically.
Let me see. I'm looking it up now. Now you got me interested.
It's called Kickapoo. Oh, another star.
Kickapoo, Kickapoo.
Yeah, I wish one of those guys were my uncles.
Serpent
Oh,
said
my-
he's been to
oh,
the
my casino.
Speaking Rock Casino in El Paso.
I didn't even have
Strippers take Cash App with QR codes. Do they really?
probably have it tattooed on their ass.
It's a new tattoo.
Yeah, right.
That's like cat ass.
They're like, here's my WhatsApp, not my WhatsApp. Here's my Venmo.
Here's my Venmo. Slapped at that.
What is that? No, see, I'm so far behind. Silver Serpents. I looked at eBay that eBay thing up. It looks like it might be a little bit bigger because I think it said 20 or 22. The ones I have they're like 19. So I don't know. I'm gonna mess around with the size and see what I can if I can size them in a bigger size. I do have to finish Blue Collar's order first though. Christian
Mhm.
Virginia said he printed tubes for all 90% and hinged boxes for 10-ounce bars. Yeah, Christian Virginia got a 3D printer. They're fun when you start messing around with them. And there's I just use the app that came with it. I don't really create any of my own stuff yet. If you're good with like CAD programs and stuff, you can make stuff with it, and it's pretty easy to do. I'm just not that handy and haven't sat down and taken the time with it too much yet.
How much do those things cost?
You can find a 3D printer for like $300, but it's just like anything else. The more expensive ones make it easier and so on and so forth. I think I paid like $1,300 for it. But it's a
Yeah.
enclosed one, and it has like a unit on top where you can have like 4 different colors, so it switches colors, so you can do multicolored prints and stuff. And knock on wood, I better shut my mouth because I said this the other day, and then I had problems with it. I haven't had any problems with. I'm very few problems with it, I should say. Maybe like maybe half a dozen issues with it, but they've all been real easy to fix.
What
But
was
other
the
than that,
issue the other day? You said it was screwing up. What was going wrong with it?
I think I had it just wasn't sitting level, and it sort of has like a belt that runs along the bottom of it. It's like recessed in the bottom of it, but the way I had it, it was like I think it was like leaning on that belt a little bit.
Okay.
And I had also I had one of those spools of filament was coming to an end, so it's like it doesn't want to spin it, like it needs the pressure on the rollers to help it spin the filament in and out.
Yeah.
So it was just throwing it off a little bit.
I
Gotcha.
just got a 3D print right here too.
And
So
then that
Peng, I saw you throw one bill off to the side. What did you find on that one?
I got an alternator note.
Hmm?
I got an alternator. So
Oh wow, look at that.
every
Yeah.
first digit is
499.
the same number.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
it's called an
Yeah.
alternator, either first or the second.
And what do you do with them? Do you sell them or just collect
Um,
them?
I'm collecting them right now, but I'm gonna try to do my first auction in March. I still never did
That's
auction. I
cool.
see a lot of people doing it on YouTube, but I was gonna put up some pours and try to do my first one.
I got the only dollar bill that I ever found with a serial number that I thought was cool was I got a godless bill that doesn't have "In God We Trust" on a silver certificate, and in the serial number it has 666,
Wow.
which I thought was kind of creepy, but
Yeah, a lot of
Love
people
that.
collect the triple
oh, I'm
sixes.
sure. I'm sure.
Well,
Triple
who
I have a whole
sixes,
stack of ones now.
sevens.
Now I'm trying to like look through it and see if there's anything interested in them.
I just got a $2 bill, a radar note from this stack.
Wait, hold on. Let's see what you got there. Let me flip it up.
I
Okay.
did a little ender hunt, and so it starts with 3s on the outside, then it goes in 0s, and then 5s.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So
Huh.
it was, the whole strap was sequential. So a 3 0 0 5 5 0 0 1, and I was looking through doing the ender hunt, and I already knew it as I'm about to catch
Yeah,
a
so
radar.
it's the same both directions.
Yes.
Awesome. That's cool, man. I wouldn't even be able to spot that. I'd look at that and be like, I can get a coffee with this.
Well, like
Right?
I had gotten those bundles of hundred or not hundreds of dollars just to make that video,
Yeah.
or to be like Fish and his stacks of big bills, and I've been picking out of it for vending machine money for work.
Yeah. All right. Now you just mentioned Fish, right? So when I met with Fish the other day,
Speaking of Fish, he just popped in.
oh, okay. What's up, Fish?
Hi,
When I
Fish.
met with Fish the other day, he had his little white envelope, his cash stack envelope with him. He was busting it out, man. He was like, he was breaking
Fish is
out
a
his
baller.
cash stack. Hmm?
Fish is a baller. Fish is a baller.
He is, man. You should have seen what he was buying the other day. He was kicking ass, taking names.
He showed his receipts on his video.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a bunch of gold for Speedy
He,
and
had-
El Senor Pancho.
he had some nice pickups.
I had a nice piece of platy for Meg. Dry powder. There it is. That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't have very much dry powder. Actually, I had to write the guy a check. I gave him a little bit of dry powder for the gold gram, but the rest I wrote a check for.
You like doing the checks because then it works for your accounting
Accounting?
purposes easier.
For sure.
Matt
Yeah.
Wingate, good morning. Sorry I didn't acknowledge you over there.
Right
Yeah,
on.
what's up, Matt? Matt, are we pronouncing your name right?
Yeah, Wingy. Yep, for
Wingy?
sure. Yep.
Okay. Because we like to say Wingay sometimes.
I know.
And-
I love Dub started saying it that way, and I think it's pretty cool.
It kind of caught on.
He corrected himself though in the last show I saw.
Okay. So
Oh,
Wingy.
it's Wingy.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Awesome. We'll change it. We
Right on.
learn something new every day.
Right on. Same here.
Yeah.
So Matt, what region of the country are you out of? Where you
I-
hail from?
I am in the Northland. I'm in North Dakota out in the oil fields right now. But
Oh, wow.
my house is in northern Wisconsin, so I travel back and forth.
Wow. So you're up in the cold country.
Yeah. Yeah. Which actually it isn't that bad. We're getting missed by a lot of the storms that everybody else is getting hit by.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's been a relatively mild winter. We've been really lucky. I mean, there's like just a trace of snow on the ground. Other than the cold weather, we really haven't seen much snow.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. Whenever I talk to somebody from like Minnesota or the northern tier up there, you always sound Canadian to me. So you do
Right
have a
on.
little bit of that Canadian thing going. Am I
Yeah,
right or wrong? Am I right or wrong?
I heard it.
I heard it right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You know,
definitely
you know,
Minnesota. You know, you talk to somebody from Minnesota, and it's like, holy shit, man, are you from Canada?
How's it going, eh?
How's it
That's
going?
coming
eh?
from the guy that's
oh yeah.
that's coming from the guy that's been out of New York for 20 plus years and still
Yeah.
has the New York accent.
You're the
You
second
can't lose
person
that.
I know
You
the second
cannot
person
lose
to have
that.
an accent.
I try, believe me, I try to hold it down, but it comes out when I stub my toe. I'm like, you mother.
My wife says I have an accent and I really don't, I don't know it and I don't hear it or whatever, but every now and then she'll mock me if I say something and I draw it out a little bit and she'll mock me
Yeah,
and I'm like, shut up.
yeah. I got a friend that's from Wisconsin, or I'm sorry, Wisconsin, and
Wisconsin.
and she's like, every
Wisconsin.
once in a while she'll be like, "Beg, how you doing?" What is it? Bargain Bob's. What was that show? That 70s show.
Yeah.
The guy Bargain Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wisconsin's got a very unique accent too.
Well, it's funny because my wife is Filipino, but she doesn't have the Filipino accent
Mm-hmm.
because she doesn't
Oh, you
speak.
did.
She speaks Tagalog, but she doesn't speak it as much as a lot of the people that I work with who have the strong Filipino accent. So like,
But how
there's
long has she been here though?
like 20 years, 20
Oh,
plus.
okay. Yeah.
What's your
Yeah.
favorite Filipino dish?
What's funny is she doesn't really eat too much Filipino food. But I think it's pancit. That's probably her favorite one.
I think even Kalila says his wife is Filipino too.
Yes.
My
Yeah.
wife's a quarter Filipino too. Funny.
Now,
Kalilo said he had to go meet the family and everything in the Philippines before they got married, which luckily I didn't have to do.
That'd be a trip for sure, though. They're treated like a king over there.
no doubt.
Yeah.
My son's best friend just married a young Filipino girl, and he was almost going to go there and live there, you know. And
Yeah,
she
she
ended up moving here.
She wants to retire there, so I don't know. I don't know if I can give up my my good old American
I know.
rights to go do all that.
Well, you don't lose them. They're suspended for a little while you're there.
They just need to make it a territory, so just bring all our stuff over.
Yeah.
They've
Yeah,
you know, they've wanted to do that for years. They just haven't, you know. She said when she was growing up there, you know, they idolized Americans and they wanted to be more like America.
Yeah, if the Philippines becomes a territory,
Philippines
I'm
a
gonna bring
beautiful
all my
country.
stuff over there. That's
Have
the
you
only
been
thing
to
that's
the
holding me
Philippines?
back.
Have you been to the Philippines, Pang?
No, but I know a lot of people that go.
Yeah.
Even my bosses and their dads, and they all go. They have to come back. Like you can only stay a certain time, then come back, then they leave again. Like just to
I think
retire, like you could. Like, I could retire like 2 years ago.
I think Transient's over or he was over there or he is over there. I'm not sure. Um he goes over there quite a bit, I think. Your money goes a lot farther there, that's for sure. My wife was showing me some nice resorts with like clear water, white sandy beaches, and it's like I don't know, a couple $100 for like 5 days for two people. It's crazy.
Certainly.
She's actually going to be there while Blue Collar is out here for the fun or for the coin show.
Oh,
Her
really?
mom and her are going there for 2 weeks.
That's gonna be fun. 2 weeks.
I was supposed to go. Her and I were going to go, and then her mom decided her mom wanted to go, and we have the two dogs, so it's hard to find a dog sitter for two pit bulls for 2 weeks that we can trust. So I got to sacrifice, stay home, and hang with the dogs, and she gets to go enjoy herself, which is good. She deserves a vacation. She doesn't go on vacation too often, so it's good.
Yeah. Well, listen, somebody's got to take care of the dogs, right? So if
Absolutely.
you get elected, that's fine. I know the feeling,
Well,
man. My dog is we got my son that lives here, but you know, he's never here. So my dog we got to have somebody actually take care of my dog, which is his friend that married the Filipino girl.
well, nice.
Yeah, and he loves my dog, man. He loves my dog more than I do, I think.
Well, when we
So-
went to Hawaii last year, we had a dog sitter, and it turned out to be a nightmare.
Oh, really?
So yeah, like she was good. You know, we have cameras around the outside of the house, and we set up two inside so we could watch the dogs too. And like the first couple days, she was here spending time with them and stuff, and then it was like each day that progressed, she was gone longer and longer and longer.
Right.
And
Yeah.
there was like one day she was left at like 7 in the morning or 8 in the morning, and she didn't come back till like midnight.
Didn't she lock herself out too or something?
Yeah, and she locked herself out of the house, which oof. Yeah, we're gonna go to lunch, and she sends me a picture of the patio door. We have a sliding glass door, and she's outside the house, and she sends me a picture of the patio door and the bar, the security bar that's down. I'm like, how in the hell did you do that? She's like, has this ever happened to you? I'm like, not in like the 15 years I've owned my house. What in the hell did you do?
What in the world?
And she's
Oh,
like,
so
oh,
she was going in and out of the patio door?
well, she came home and she was in a hurry, so she let him out, and then she went outside with him. Well, she closed the patio door, and when she closed the patio door, the security bar went down.
Oh man.
And I'm
But she
like,
didn't have the
what?
key on her? She didn't have the key to get in?
She didn't have the key on her neither. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me right now? I'm like, I'm like, I'm on my way to lunch. I don't feel like dealing with this shit. So I call a
You know
locksmith.
how you beat that whole setup? You just get one of those digital keypad locks.
Well, the funny thing is, I was looking at those and I was going to do that before we left. And I'm like, I don't feel like spending like $200 and messing with this. I'm trying to get like everything set for the trip and everything. So I didn't get the keypad lock.
Yeah. Because you can give them like a temporary code and then you strip it out after.
Yeah, I have one of those now on the door, but
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it was like, then she's like, well, doesn't your neighbor have a key? I'm like, no. I'm like, nobody else has a key to my house. I'm like, what do you don't have, your neighbor doesn't have a key for emergencies? I'm like, where do you think you live? I'm like, what in the hell? No, nobody has a key to my house except us.
You don't
And
like
normally
hide
I
a
have
key?
no, well, and that's the thing. She's like, don't you hide a key? And I'm like, no. I'm like, it's my wife and I. We've never locked ourselves out of the house. Well, I don't hide a key. I'm like, we're responsible adults. It's not like when I was growing up and you have the fake rock and you hide a key so you don't have to have your key.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, normally I leave my keys in my car in the garage, but I took them with because we locked the house. So I'm like, we'll go to the garage. I'm like, here's the key, the code for the garage. Go to the garage, see if that door's open. No, that one's locked too. I'm like, oh, great, thanks.
Oh, the inside door was locked?
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
we normally keep locked if we're home, you know, and we always keep that door locked. I mean, so I call a locksmith. The locksmith's like, yeah, $85. I'm like, all right, cool, do it. So he comes out, drills a lock, and he's like, oh, I gotta run. He's texting me, calling me and shit. And he's like, I gotta run to Home Depot, get a new lock. Cool, go get a new lock. That's what you're supposed to do. I don't know why you don't have one, but okay, go get a new lock. Comes back, he's like, oh, I got the wrong one. I gotta go to Lowe's and get one. Are you kidding me? And our dog sitter wanted to go to, she had a concert she wanted to go to, and she's like trying to rush. And I'm like, well, you know what? You're the one that locked yourself out of the house, jackass, not me. So that's your problem. But you know, I was trying to be nice. I'm like, okay, switch the front door lock with the lock on the door to the garage. It's the same lock. So just switch them out and I'll deal with it when I get home. First, she's like, well, they just drilled a hole in it. It'll be okay. I'm like, no, you're not leaving a drilled hole lock in the front door. Get the hell out of here.
They had to drill into it to get in your house?
Yeah, he said he couldn't pick the lock.
Come on, what kind of a locksmith can't pick a lock?
So I'm like, okay, you know, switch
What's
the
in the
locks,
name?
you know, get it
Kind
done.
of Vegas hires.
Locksmith.
Yeah,
Must
you
have
would
had
think,
some really
right?
good locks, dude.
His name is YouTube Smith.
Yeah.
So he sends me the bill. At this time, we're done. We're done with lunch. We're sitting on the beach, and he sends me a bill for $500.
Ouch.
I'm like, no. I'm like, what do you mean $500? I'm like, no, it ain't happening. Well, you know, I'm like, dude, you told me $80. I'm like, what do you mean $500? Well, that must have been a miscommunication. I'm like, I don't know what you mean miscommunication. I'm not giving you $500. You done changed the lock and did all the work. I don't know what you want me to do. And oh well, let me see what I can do. Let me see what I do. We go back and forth with this like 3 or 4 times. I get like from 500 to like 480 down to 420 down to like 300, and I'm like, dude, I'm not. Finally get it down to 200, and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, fine. I'm like, I'm gonna sell you the $200, and you're not getting a tip. I was gonna tip you. You know, it would have ended up being nice tip for coming out and fixing it and taking care of things. I'm just not tipping you. I'm like, there's your $200. It went through. I said, have a good day. My wife's like, you should have told him all you have is 100. I'm like, babe, I'm trying to chill on the beach, okay? I'm like, if you want to argue with him, you can argue with him. I'm like, it's windy out here. I'm trying to hang out on the beach and enjoy my vacation.
Right.
So
Yes.
it was an interesting time. So dog sitters in our house do not go well anymore. That's my
I'm
story.
very lucky on that because he doesn't. You know, we dropped the dog off at his house, and the guy sends us like 10 pictures a day. Here's me and the dog in the park, and the dog sleeping on the couch, and you know, it's like we never even miss the dog. You know, seriously, it's like the guy treats the dog better than I do.
Cartier says your locksmith sucks. Lock picking lawyer has good instruments. He picked your wallet. Yeah, I mean, it was some young kid, you know. I'm sure they don't. It wasn't like I don't know. It wasn't the most experienced locksmith in the world, I'm sure. But when I called him, he said $80. I was like, cool, get it done. You know, I was on
$80.
vacation.
That was just for him to show up.
That's what he said. He's like, "Oh, that was the service call." I'm like, "You didn't say service call, jackass." I'm like, whatever. I didn't feel like dealing with it and arguing with him. I'm trying to enjoy my vacation. So
Yeah, that I
And-
can totally sympathize with. I would have been the same way. I would have been like, just whatever, get it done.
I got him
I'm
down
on the
to
beach.
$200. I'm like, okay, good. I'm like, I'm going back to lay on my beach chair now.
Yeah.
I'm like, it was a nightmare, but yeah, it was a lesson learned. But yeah, when
Yeah,
I got home, then I went and
think I
got a
have a
lock.
lot of bills.
Then I got a lock with a digital code on it now. So yeah, lesson learned, I guess.
Now, what do you do with all those ones?
Go buy some silver.
There you go.
Nice.
Can you take those to
Go
the
in there,
coin
it's like,
shop like that?
No, I'll go back to because the bank is right by the coin shop.
oh, I got you.
So I'll just
So-
stop right by it, then I'll turn it into some hundreds, and then do a little 100 hunt, and then if I don't find nothing, then usually I find though. I always find $100 star notes and stuff, and I always gotta tell my guy like, man, I gotta keep this. I just found $100 star note. So you're always finding $100 star notes.
Yeah.
So what got you into bill hunting?
Actually, I think I was into bill hunting before silver and gold.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think I saw like I think it was a $2 bill, and then I started looking into it, and then I started looking into I don't know. I got on YouTube and I was searching up $2 bills, and it put me to Half Dollar Mickey Holler's channel, and then it went to like he started showing me all the silver coins, but he had a $2 bill there, and that's kind of how I got into silver. It was
That's
like kind of random, but then I still do bill hunts and stuff.
Mm.
So I kind of got into silver and gold randomly.
Well, I know you went pretty strong in it your first year too. You're still on your first year of stacking, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much done. I don't think I'm gonna buy this weekend because I actually got family members in town right now, so we're probably gonna get some copper.
Hmm.
Kind of gonna get some brass.
Some brass, some lead and brass.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Go fling some freedom seeds.
Yeah, so I think that my end of my silver and gold is already done. I gotta count my silver still, but I think my gold I ended up at 3.9 ounces.
Damn, I would have thought it was more than that, dude. You had like a
Yeah,
big
you had a big-
ass. It looked like a lot more than that.
Because it's all fractional.
That's true. That's true.
Oh,
Like
that's
1 grams and
That's nothing to sneeze at, man. Almost 4 gram or 4 ounces of gold in your first year. That's nothing to sneeze
Oh
at.
no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it looked like more. It looked
Yeah.
like a big stash, But yeah,
Yeah.
like you said though, fractional,
yeah, I like the frac. I know a lot of people like stacking like the big ounce gold. They say you can move more value in a full ounce. That's why people go to gold. But I'm always like kind of have that stockpiling mentality, so I want to see a lot of it.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I got a bunch of grams sitting
Don't
here.
agree with that.
I like the fractional in the aspect of like if you ever needed to liquidate it, it's easier to liquidate. And say you need like $500, well, you can take like a 1/10 ounce gold and liquidate that instead of liquidating like a whole ounce of gold, and then you end up with all the leftover fiat in your pocket. That if I had leftover fiat in my pocket, it would go elsewhere real quick.
Yeah. I think my biggest goal right now is a tenth.
Yeah.
Hey, it's going bad.
How much is in this thing? Probably
Yeah, I don't have much gold right now, but my biggest gold is a $20 gold piece, so that's just under an ounce. No centenarios for me.
Yeah, I don't know what I might have.
They're bigger going got 1/10.
I think my biggest gold piece might be 1/10. I'm not sure. Unless it's pre 33
it.
that I have that might be a little bigger.
Yeah, it
I'm
is a
on
little
it.
bit bigger. Ooh. Would it
What is-
offend you guys
What
if
are
I
you on?
if I said let's call it a day? I'm tired.
Not at all. I was
The big
beat when
one
we
in
started this.
2021 was 10 outers.
Nice.
All good.
All right. Well, listen, thanks everybody for coming in. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for your companionship, everybody that's up on the stage. Really appreciate it. Thanks, Pang. Thanks, Mac Wingate. Thanks, Omega,
Yep.
Vegas. Thanks for having me on.
You had me on.
And,
Thanks for having me on.
First time on here.
No, we really appreciate everybody. Thanks everybody in the chat. You want to call them out on the? I can't even read right now.
Cartier Silver, thank you. Have a good weekend. Prospector Pat, Silver Serpents, Christian Virginia, Golden Dragonfly, good to see you as well. Thousand Air Radio, Walter Thibodeau, Catcom, Great Lakes Joe, Fish, if you know, you know, Walter Thibodeau, Rural Stacker, Mike from Democracy, B and Becky, and whoever
Mike.
else was in chat. It was a big chat today. Good stream. Sublime Mad Dog, good to see you. Puts a little alien with a little peace symbol in there. Everybody enjoy your weekend. Dub C was here too. Great Lakes Joe, Bro Joe. Yes, enjoy your weekend. I think next week, in my opinion, I think we're going to see a little uptick. I know Thousandaire says he thinks he's going to see a little downtick. I think it should be interesting.
Oh yeah, Vegas. Let me know if you're ever able to create a stacker translucent box.
Okay. For like the, I'm gonna work on some stuff. I think I have a couple different 3D projects that I need to get done, and I think I'm gonna try and work on trying to start designing some of my own stuff. So I don't think it's too hard to do it. I just have to take the time and sit down and mess with the program to do it. So that will be something I do want to work on, because stacker stuff like that is popular. You know, the stuff that you can stack on top and it doesn't slide around. It makes it easier for storage and everything. Very true. Alrighty, guys, go enjoy your weekend. Thank you, Pang, Matt Wingy, OC Omega, Blue Collar. Thank you for having me on. Greatly appreciate everybody. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe and have fun.
Have a great weekend.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Later.